super amazing. What enticed you to bring this project to the small screen?
Oh, you know, I was a big fan of the film when I originally saw it, and Jonathan Lisco and I talked about maybe trying to do something with it, and David Michon, who wrote and directed the film, and Liz Watts, who produced it, were interested, so we sat down and wrote a script, and it turned out well, and TNT wanted to do it, and actors wanted to do it, and you know, I think I thought it was a very compelling piece of material about a family I hadn't really seen before. That we felt we could set in Southern California in a way to be really intriguing.
I think that there's some sort of juxtaposition to this mafia-type family in Southern California, and I feel like they're usually people of color. What do you think about this juxtaposition? They're a white family, very sinister, and in sunny SoCal. What about that?
Well, I think increasingly we're, you know, I'll get into my politics for a second. I think increasingly, I don't believe that we're in a post-racial world by any means, but I think we're increasingly in an economic world in which where there are classes, where there are people who find it more difficult to come out of a world that they have found themselves in. And this family is a working class family that's decided that what they're going to be is a working class crime family. So they're not trying to score a ton of dough every time they do something. It's kind of their way of surviving because they don't really feel they have a lot of other ways of surviving. Now they've gotten very good at it. And the danger and the paranoia that comes along with the world that they're in and the thing that they do is starting to impact how they deal with everything around them. So what became intriguing to me was this sort of sense of this sort of family of vipers who love each other and yet at the same time don't trust each other. Which is just my own family, and most families just extended a little bit. You love them, but you know they might actually kill you if you're not careful.
So you called them vipers. So in the animal kingdom, are they vipers or are they lions, tigers, bears?
Well, I think they're predators, or they think of themselves as predators, but they may not be at the top of the food chain. So that's dangerous when you live that way.
So what kind of surprises can we expect in comparison to the film, to the show?
Well, the first surprise is the characters all live. Because in the film, a number of people didn't live through the film. So that was Scott Speedman's first question. Am I alive beyond the first hour of the film? Yes. But you really don't know what's going to happen next and who's going to. It's a very dangerous thing they're doing in the way in which they do it. So anything can happen. So no one really trusts that if something happened, that they would actually protect them.
Well, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
It's nice to see you.
And it's nice to see you.
Soon.
Oh, yes, I will try. You too, and congratulations tonight.
Thank you very much. Nice talking to you.